So, guys, how are you?
Okay, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing well, doing well. So, how's the day so far?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yourself?
Yeah, good, guys. So your
Good.
third full-length album, Down the Wire, is to be out on May 29. So, would you like to tell me a bit on the songwriting process and the production that goes behind this new album?
Yeah.
Good way.
Sure. Most for this album, we were specifically, I suppose, inspired by AI, but not in the most positive light, I suppose. I think for what we wanted was to kind of show a little bit about expression and how AI can impact that. So we've kind of made a little bit of a concept around that. So it's kind of telling the story of someone who's been against it, fallen into it, and then realize how much of the human element gets taken away. So we've tried to sort of keep that in mind when we put the story together in the music. So through some of the lyrics, kind of carries that tale through slightly.
And then all the songs are AI generated as well, so it's
No. Specifically away from all of that stuff during the album process.
Yeah, that's it.
We started writing that, what, 2 years ago?
yeah, because it's Tiago's first album with us. So yeah, he's had to work with us, annoying idiots for the years.
But yeah, we started working on it. It was like 1 month or something after I joined the band, and we were
Yeah, we just started
immediately
writing new stuff straight away. Yeah.
on it. I think the first song we came up with was The Singer.
Yeah, so the first song that's gonna come out on the 8th is the very first song we wrote with Tiago, so that's pretty cool.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And being a concept album, would you like to tell me what was the idea and the concept behind this album?
So it kind of follows the story of a guy who his job kind of gets taken away through AI, and then to spread the message about how AI is bad, he basically falls into the trap of kind of using AI. Then he gets a bit of a god complex and thinks he's like the savior. And then it's basically the whole message is to kind of tell people to disconnect and kick back a little bit.
Yeah,
but yeah,
just enjoy creating things more. It's
Yeah.
like don't rely too much on it because it takes such an important element out of what the fun is with any type of artwork. So
Yeah.
I think it was kind of important for me. I've seen like a lot of apps come out that'll write songs or like come up with so much melodic elements and stuff, and it just seemed to me like this is kind of a scary moment because you never know how far this is going to go, and there are fantastic musicians out there who you've never heard of. Probably the best musicians in the world are the ones you've never heard of. They're still in their bedrooms rocking out.
and if this album was written like 7 years ago, it'd feel really dystopian, but it kind of doesn't feel that dystopian now because it's just like, yeah, this is going on.
Yeah.
So it's definitely important to us.
Absolutely. And I had the pleasure to listen to the album in its entirety, and I have to say, six amazing songs are beautifully written, great progressive elements from the start to the end. It's really enjoyable, and it lets the listener to flow through the music. And you guys have done a fantastic work in this album, and I cannot say there is any song that can be let out in this album. So that is not it's not like a you pick one song. It's not that kind of thing in this album, right? So it's
Yeah,
enjoyable from start to the end. So I am enjoying this album, and I know a lot of people are going to love this album, and it's going to be out in May 29. So great work, guys. So thanks to you for all the awesomeness you guys have put in
No,
the album.
very
And
much.
being a creator, what are your thoughts on this album, and how do you feel about the outcome?
Ooh,
Let's let the new guy kick it off. Put the pressure on.
It's definitely the most ambitious thing I've ever created. Working with these guys, they're obviously the most talented musicians I've ever had the pleasure of playing with, and being able to record music with them was just amazing. I think it's definitely pushed my abilities. I hope it's pushed them as well, but I know Jack is a beast, nothing can push him. But yeah, I mean, kind of already had the album mapped out from the beginning because we were really solid about what the concept was going to be.
Yeah, and we knew we wanted to kind of flow like one song. So each song we knew like what song it was going into. So we kind of had to, whether we had to do tempo changes or different things to get us into the next song. So it kind of, like you said, it works like one long piece, but you can also take out individual songs if you want to as well.
Yeah.
So that was kind of something. I think if you're doing a concept album like this, you have to pre-plan that kind of stuff. Otherwise, it can just be like just a riff salad, which is not actually good, to be honest.
It means you already knew like from the start, the fourth song is going to be some like punk rock, neoclassical, and then it ended up doing some country stuff, which means now we're playing in a gig. I need to switch between rocking out heavy metal riffs and then just a weird, like, I don't know, SpongeBob kind of guitar section, and then switch back to metal and then shred it. So it's definitely really ambitious. Really ambitious. It was a pleasure to make it.
Yeah, I'm working with Thiago for the first time as well. Like we could just chuck ideas at him, like the neoclassical punk thing. It was like, oh yeah, can you just do something like that? And he's just noodling away, and it's like he almost has too many good ideas. It's actually annoying.
I can safely say when Thiago joined the band, I mean, it's a pleasure. I'm glad you've enjoyed working with us as musicians. I've got to say, but he's came in with so much more actual musical knowledge than myself. I'm very much self-taught, and I don't know my theory all that well. But Thiago does. So he brought an intelligence to it, which I definitely lacked. And he's also brought in some riff ideas. And I'm watching him do these riffs, and he said, "Can you do this along with me?" I'm thinking, "You want me to what?" I've got a 6-string bass, and it's like playing an ironing board anyway. So it's just the element he's brought in is definitely up to my game. I've had to up a level to keep up. So yeah, we're more than happy.
Amazing. And you, like you said earlier, your first single, The Singer, is to be out soon. But are you guys planning to come up with an official music video as well?
Yeah, we've got a lyric video for that one, and then we've got a music video for another song, which will be coming out at some point. But yeah, with the music video we've got pretty fun. But then we've got a lyric video for the singer that will be coming out on the 8th. Which is
Fantastic.
pretty cool.
Fantastic. Looking forward to that. And any big plans on the day of the release?
We've got a show in Bath at the Bell, which is going to be pretty cool, with Sergeant Thunderhoof and Seven Crowns and Urza. Urza? We've got another. Yeah, so that should be cool. And then the day after, we're playing with Seven Crowns again in Bradford and Avon. But yeah, the gig at the Bell should be good because the Bath has a thing called the Fringe Festival, so it's kind of like this big celebration. And then the album comes out that day, and it's Seven Crowns release day as well. So it's both of our kind of launch. So we just got it in one night, so it should be pretty cool.
It's big fun for all the Bath bands.
Fantastic. And are there some international touring plans for you guys this year?
We want to go to Portugal at least.
Yeah.
That's something we want to do.
Yeah.
Is Thiago sitting up all his friends at home? Like, can we come and play in your shed? And so far, no one's shed is small enough for us.
Yeah. It's definitely something we really want to do.
Yes.
So if we can get enough attention and we can gain enough momentum, I don't see there being any problem with looking further afield than what we have. I'd definitely like to take it as far as it can go.
Awesome.
So much fun.
Absolutely awesome, man. And did you guys do some special merchandise for the fans?
I think there will be something. Yeah, I think we've got something cooking up, but
that's
it's just because we've never really done merch before. Like we've done just a rubbish Redshift shirt, which it's just plain black. It just says Redshift on it. But we're looking at doing some kind of cooler stuff. We've never done it, so hopefully some people might be interested. Yeah. And we got some beanies now, which are cool. Do you have it on you?
I was gonna bring it. But we've got. Maybe you don't want to announce it, but we are gonna have something.
Yeah, we are.
It is looking pretty cool.
Yeah, I think on the 1st, I think there'll be some pre-orders coming out. Well, there we go.
I have a very small head, so I'm not the best model.
Lovely.
And by the way, if you're too ashamed to support Redshift, it doesn't even say our name on it, so you can just
Yeah.
look like a cool
Do one for this.
Nice, very nice, nice. And speaking on the band, you guys started way back in 2017, and in 2019 came up with your debut album, Cataclysm, and in 2023, Loss of Entropy, and now with the new album. So, how do you guys feel about the road that you have traveled so far?
Yeah, I think it's been a long and lonely road. No, it's been when we put out Entropy, we kind of lost a bit of momentum because we had the lineup change, and when we had Tiago, and we just wanted to kind of do new stuff. And Tiago learned the old stuff, but we kind of wanted to really focus on like getting the new sound and getting Tiago acquainted with the new stuff. So we kind of didn't do loads of gigs after Entropy. It took us a while to get going again. So we're kind of more focused on having a fresh start now, and we do still play some of the old stuff, but we're kind of more focused and more passionate about what we're doing now. So it starts now.
Yeah, I think it's every album we've done since the start. The first album definitely felt like a big release for all of us, and it was probably not the most musically organized, but we really enjoyed it, and it felt like the first time we were able to just put in as many ideas as we felt like, and bring in much more influence rather than being too strict on it had to be this and this only.
Yeah.
We could kind of bring in so many more elements. The second album felt like we kind of refined the recipe a little bit more. But now we've got to the third album, it feels like we know what it is we want to make, and we can be a little bit more precise about what we want to do. So even going forward, we still have ideas. We still got loads of stuff in our minds. So every time we kind of step forward, we kind of want to improve on that recipe as we go along. So, and it feels like we're keeping up with that at the moment. Definitely.
We're not getting worse, so that's good. Yeah. Getting slightly better.
Oh, so great. And would you guys like to share some of the highlights of the band?
Highlight. Let's see.
We need to think of some now. I think well, Prog Magazine reviewed Laws of Entropy was pretty cool. Just like see it in print in Prog Magazine. That was pretty cool.
Metal Injection as well was really cool.
Yeah. But anything else?
No, I think for me one of the biggest highlights. So as we've been doing this new album, was actually recording the music video, full music video as well, which will be released or will be revealed. But I can say I've never worked on a project sort of that big as an accompaniment to a song that we've done, and it felt a little bit more professional, if a bit sort of rough and ready, being it's a little bit on the low budget side, but it's the most that we've invested into something like that. And it felt like when that one actually comes out and hits, that's going to be quite a nice big thing for us. I feel like that could be a really good advertisement for what we can do and the sort of fun we can have as well.
Yeah, I think the new album's the highlight for me. Like just listening to it, and I just think it's I can't believe us three bozos have done it. But I can with Tiago, he's not a bozo, but I'm speaking for us. But it's just having Tiago come in and put his bit of seasoning on it and doing his thing. It's just, and he just fit perfectly as well, like exactly the kind of guitarist we wanted to find. So I think what we've managed to create, this album is the highlight for me.
Yeah,
amazing.
We landed on our feet with this one, you see.
Nice. And as a band, what would be the big dream?
The big dream.
I
think support for Dream Theater.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah, that would be cool. Mike Portnoy's watching, he can sort it out. But something like that would be cool. That's the big unrealistic dream.
I would happily sweep the stage before Dream Theater go on. That would be fantastic.
Supporting Haken.
Yeah, again, Haken would be a fantastic one for us to do because that's kind of more local as well.
Yeah,
more of a UK sort of band, but being able to get into more UK festivals and then spreading outwards a little bit more, places like Art Tangent, for example, would be absolutely phenomenal for us. So we'll keep aiming high and keep pushing stuff out there, keep reaching for it.
And then it's annoying. Techfest isn't a thing now. They obviously saw us coming and they were like, "Let's close the festival down. We don't want these guys." But that would have been good. But yeah, just that kind of thing. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, nice to hear. Nice to hear. And finally, any message that you have for the fans around the world?
Get ready.
Strap in. I love that.
That's
Was
it,
the
strap
only
in,
thing.
get ready.
Get a
This-
new pair of pants.
Fasten your seatbelts.
No, we just appreciate anyone who like spends time checking it out, even just streaming it. Is that means a lot to us, and spreading the word.
Yeah.
You know, we see it all, like, because we're not popular, but we are vain, so we're always checking it out, and we know the people that are supporting us, and we do really appreciate it. And
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing. Keep watching, keep supporting, because it just means the world that there are people out there that genuinely want to hear what we're doing and want to see what we're creating. So yeah, stick with us. We'll keep providing as much as we can. We'll keep on the social medias as much as we can. Let you know that we're still doing our thing.
yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Nice. And guys, I want to thank you all so much for giving me today this wonderful opportunity to have you guys on this interview. A real pleasure to meet you, and I want to thank you guys so much for putting up down the wire this year. Like I said earlier, a great album. I'm loving this album so much, and I know a lot of people gonna love this new album from you guys. And let's spread the word. And I wish you all the best. And we are really hoping to see you on a worldwide tour.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you
Thanks
very
for
much.
speaking to us.
Yeah, thank you for taking the time today to
My
speak to us.
pleasure,
We
mate.
really appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate your time.
My pleasure. Take care and have a great rest of the evening. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Take care.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.